Welcome back to Living Local. Filmmaker and actor Cory Boughton has worked all over the world, and he's here in the Quad Cities, and he joins us in the studio now. Cory, welcome to Living Local, man.
Thank you, Tristan.
Hey,
it's an honor to be here.
So happy you're here, dude. We've worked together for a number of years on various projects, Boeing, Sheer Madness.
We have.
And something I love about you is your physical comedy and just how much you can take a script and just find the funny in it, and I think that's so great. And I love chatting.
You are easily one of the people that I enjoy doing physical comedy with, and we've gotten the chance to in the past, and it's been a wonderful thing. This is good enough for now. You know, we'll try and make some magic.
This would be lower key right now, but and you hop off the stage quite often, and you have a big film coming out this winter, dude.
It is Road to Boston. Yeah, this is a big film.
Yeah.
It was shot several years ago. It was probably going to come out probably right about the time the pandemic took out everything.
Yeah.
So it was going to have a huge premiere in 1,000 theaters in South Korea. That was their original plan, and I think that is now happening this winter.
Wow.
But the trailer got released about a month ago. Road to Boston. Yeah, it was shot in Australia and South Korea.
Yeah, we're looking at the trailer right now. It's
nice.
so rad, dude.
It's a really interesting film.
Yeah,
and,
when you sent me the trailer, because I remember you telling me when you were doing this, you know, how rad it was, but this trailer, dude, this is legit.
Yeah.
And you said it's the Spielberg of South Korea.
That's kind of from what I've heard from initial screenings, previews, people, the level of kind of emotion in it, the character arc, the story of the lead, Son Yun-bok. He is just, you know, it's a really telling tale of kind of the power of Korea.
Yeah.
I mean, really as a country, and then basically what they were able to accomplish in that Olympics, you know, in the marathon. So. And
obviously, I know you just worked background on this, but I have to ask you about The Irishman, man, because that is a big deal.
It was a great film to be a part of.
You were there when Al was there, right?
Yeah, I got to, all the Teamster shots for that movie you can find me in. It's a little Where's Waldo, you know, you can have some fun with it. But all the stuff with Pacino that he was basically doing, all the stuff with the Teamsters, I got to be in all those scenes, so that was really special.
Yeah, what was it like to watch Al work, man?
It was really, you know, it's a masterclass because, you know, he stays real quiet. He's listening to stuff on headphones, you know, whether he's listening to voices and characterizations, music from the time, you can always tell he's really just staying in the moment. Not a lot of playing around. De Niro even more so, you know, just real quiet, doesn't like to focus on anything, but once the camera's rolling, he's all there. And then it was fun too. I mean, the Steven Spielberg's The Post and West Side Story too, I've done both of those there. So in the past few years that I was in New York, getting to work with Spielberg and Scorsese, it was like,
few Oscar nominations.
It was. If you're going to do background work, it was like try and do these, you know, try and get on those projects.
That's how I felt when I worked on Trial of Chicago 7. It was just like too many. Like Borat was like 5 feet from me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
It's great.
So you've two other notable projects that people have probably seen: The Making of the Mob.
Okay,
and The Food That Built America. Man, how did you get involved in those projects?
That was Making of the Mob. I think we shot that around 2015. That was a really long process that happened out of New York. We shot it in West Virginia, but they brought in a ton of actors from New York for that. And then a few years later, one of the producers actually was on Food That Built America, and so he kind of hit me up and was like, really think you'd be great for this one role, you know, take a look. And so, kind of got brought in because of that first project.
That's so cool,
It's really fun working on both of those.
And of course, you work on these high-profile things, but you also produce your own stuff, dude.
I do. I do. Make your own work, as they say, right? And we took that and ran with it. During the pandemic, I guess right before that, I guess it was about 2018 when I left New York around then, I had a short film that I was going to produce in New York. Ended up producing that in North Carolina, and have family there and stuff. Within a year, I'd moved to that town, and then pandemic hit. We were kind of all sitting around. We had a feature film that we had been kind of sitting on for a while, and we decided, hey, let's produce this, let's do it, and we got it done. So
and so I think we're looking at Lady in Black right now.
Okay.
That is such a cool visual. Like, this trailer is visually stunning.
Emmy award-winning cinematographer David Sage. He's amazing. He shoots in Asheville. He has his own company, Fiasco Pictures, but he was my cinematographer for this. He's incredible.
Yeah, it looks cool. And then Free the Airwaves, man. That's your next one, man.
That's my baby. That's the one. Feature film that we had written for several years and was just sitting on. Didn't know how it was going to get made. It was written for this town in North Carolina, in Asheville. And, cool. A year of kind of sitting around, nobody had a job. We were like, well, we got a film script, and we got it done. It took about a year of shooting because we couldn't really hold anybody up. So we just kind of shot it as we were able to and got it done. It took about a year.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
So I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about what you're doing here in the Quad Cities. This is
Right
called
now.
Living Local,
Yes.
of course. So
Yeah.
let's talk about what you're doing here in Rock Island.
Right now,
man.
this is my third contract with Circa. Like I said, I've done 2 others here, with you in the past, and this is good enough for our time together now. But I'm doing The Outsider right now at Circa, which I think runs through October 29th.
Yeah.
And so we've got a couple more weeks on that, and really fun political satire, laugh out loud comedy that really, I think in most people, I've been saying, if you're a tax-paying citizen, this plays for you. Like, it's not for one side or the other.
No,
It's very much for anybody who
Yeah.
kind of understands even the smallest bit of it. It really kind of, you'll find the humor.
I saw it the other night, dude, and it's super funny.
Yeah.
Like, I encourage anybody that's wants a good laugh to go see it, because like you said, it doesn't really straddle one side or the other.
Right.
It has a great Gary Hart joke.
I know.
And for those of you that know who Gary Hart is, it's a great joke. But like, it doesn't really poke fun at either side. But man, it shows the inner workings and how chaotic. Things
more
can
the
be.
kind of the people that are involved in those sorts of things, the types of people and the types of situations that might happen behind closed doors that we never get to see.
Yeah, man. Well, what's next for you, dude? Like, what's going on?
Right now, I'm looking at a couple other plays in Asheville for next spring.
Cool.
But yeah, besides that, we're kind of in the process right now of securing music rights for the film. There's a lot of music involved. It's a very music-heavy film, and so we're really spending time negotiating the rights to try and just get film festival rights, get it into film fest circuits, and then moving on with it from there.
Well, that's great, dude.
So,
well, good luck to everything you're working on.
Dude, this has been great. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Dude. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming on the thing that I do.
I'm happy to.
You can see Cory and The Outsider at Circa 21 through October 29th. You can check circa21.com for details. You can also learn more about Cory and his career when you visit coryboughton.com. We'll have all those details posted at ourinquadcities.com.